while I fold clothes.
And we're going to just be doing an analysis of the East Blue and the adventures after that and stuff like that.
Holding the camera vibes, or you can put that. Let me see how we look over here.
What the hell does this have to do with?
Oh, you smell good, man.
Jesus Christ, dude.
No, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, type shit. Smell nice and green.
Bro, let's just fucking talk about One Piece, okay? Let's get back to it.
All right, let's fucking do it. What are we talking about today?
All right, we're just gonna be talking about the aspects of storytelling, and I want to ask you questions, and we're gonna go over like biographies and our favorite moments really of like the show.
Okay.
And we really just want to go through the beginning to pretty much where the show's at now, and that's gonna take.
I thought you wanted to do some shit with Zoro. I thought you wanted to talk and focus on Zoro. Do you not want to do that today, or you want to just do the whole 1,000, or you want to do the whole 1,000 episodes? I thought you wanted to focus on Zoro. I think we should focus on like a space.
Yeah, and that's the I like just like because like now what I really realize is like his storytelling from the beginning has just been absolutely insane. And what I mean by that is like his techniques that he uses, because like all storytelling is using Jesus Christ, man. All storytelling is using rules.
Okay.
Of storytelling, you know what I mean? Like there are rules to everything, and the shonen tropes and stuff like that. Those rules are completely applied in One Piece.
Okay. Elaborate though. What is that? What does that mean?
The shonen tropes, because the shonen tropes are Dragon Ball Z. Like Dragon Ball Z is the blueprint of storytelling when it comes to shonen animes, the shonen manga.
What is shonen? I actually like to help me understand that.
Shonen is pretty much like Japanese boy, a genre of Japanese boy, like
we need more words other than boy.
Japanese manga for boys. Directed towards boys. It is. It's literally that.
What do you mean by that?
Japanese stories. Japanese
when you
stories.
Say boy, you mean like young
yes,
men?
Young men. Yes, young men.
No,
just young, no, not even that. Just young men. Just dedicated to young men. Just like shojo is dedicated to young women when they watch their show.
I had no idea.
Exactly. Yes, and then seinen is a manga that has nothing to do with those kind of tropes from shonen and shojo. Seinen is just like something like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is technically a shonen for some reason, but really it's a seinen. It has nothing to do with like power scaling and all that kind of shit and stuff like that.
Type shit.
But yeah, shonen is the fighting. Like most fighting animes are shonen. Anime. So like Baki is the most definitely is shonen.
Yeah, shonen is fuck. I know that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Dragon Ball Z is the blueprint of it all. It's literally the start. It's what it is. That's what I'm saying. It's the rules. It's the rules.
So the main character being a young man makes it a shonen?
No. The main character being underestimated, becoming a man from a god, becoming a man to a god. That kind of thing. That aspect makes it a shonen.
Okay.
The power scaling. Like when they go to an area and then the villain is like, "Oh, dude, you're not shit. You can't be shit. I'm a god. I'm an ultimate god." Like Yusuke, like, well, you haven't watched Yu Yu Hakusho, but Yu Yu Hakusho is really the best version of that. But really, it's like, but what it is every. So when you make a shonen, every shonen has that though. Yeah. Literally, every shonen has that. Yeah. Every single one.
Yeah.
But what they have to do is write it in their own unique way, because at the end of the day, One Piece is not Naruto. Naruto is not Bleach. Bleach is not One Piece. All these characters are completely different, but at the same time, they have tropes within the stories that are completely similar.
Give an example.
For instance, from the blueprint, Dragon Ball Z is the blueprint. Okay. Right? Again, that's the rules. At the end of the day, Vegeta is not Sasuke at all. But at the end of the day, that is what Sasuke is.
They follow the same storytelling method, but
that's the trope.
American movies.
That's literally what I'm talking about. That's literally what I'm talking about. It's called rules. It's called rules, bro. It's rules to storytelling. And once you have this rule, what you have to do is break the rule or bend the rule to your own will. But at the same time, what you can do is just follow the rule. And if you follow the rule, that's when you get predictable shit. That's when you get things
why I
that.
hate Black Clover. I feel like Black Clover tried to do that shit and it was disgusting.
I don't know. It you know, for me, I watched Black Clover and it completely. I feel like it's unique. It becomes unique. I can see what you mean by it because it does follow the old shonen way of telling things.
No, it's literally Sasuke and Naruto with fairy tale, but they're like have Down syndrome.
I get what you're saying, but everything comes from something. But I get what you're saying, but it is its own unique.
Yeah, but it's just so obvious where the fuck it comes from.
But you could say that about One Piece. You could say that about Naruto.
You can't say that at all about One Piece. You can't say that at all about One Piece.
I can't. It's
the most unique story ever told.
I can't say that because One Piece, I completely see Dragon Ball Z, but I see what he did to it. He's added more to it. Don't get me wrong, completely. Like, I think that One Piece is the best story, but I'm saying that One Piece is Dragon Ball Z, but more. That's all it is. It's Dragon Ball Z, but way more. But at the end of the day, it's still Dragon Ball Z. So at the end of the day, Luffy, like Frieza, is going to underestimate Goku because he's a monkey, just like how you underestimate Monkey D. Luffy at every single time he fights. And like Oda did it in the most beautiful fashion because like to me as an audience member, Goku does look intimidating, but Luffy does not look intimidating still to this day, unless he's in like Gear 4 Snake Man.
That's when he starts getting lights.
Well, I'm talking about unless he's in Snake Man and Gear 4 Bounce Man. But really, Gear 5 Luffy and just like regular Luffy, I mean, yeah, he's swole now, but at the end of the day, he's still Luffy. So when somebody sees him, he looks like a little boy. Like compared to Kaido, it's like, what are we talking about?
That's that extreme power scaling that One Piece does.
But
One
that's
Piece definitely is an extreme.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Yeah,
like the power scaling in One Piece is. I think that's what makes it so awesome. Is because especially when you talk about Elbaf, it's like how the fuck are we doing anything?
Oh, bro, yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
It's awesome, bro. It's awesome, bro. Like,
yeah,
but like, and so the techniques that he uses. So fuck all this, because what we really want to get down to is the meat of all this shit. Is how Oda takes Dragon Ball Z and how he applies it to One Piece as far as his storytelling, but adds way more to it and breaks the rules. That's what I'm saying. That's what he does, is break the rule. That's what you have to do. That's what all great storytellers do, is they break the rules or they steal things and they make them their own things. And that's what you have to do.
Okay.
And Oda does this in One Piece. Literally right at the beginning, when you first introduce him with even the Alvida, him jumping out, he looks completely intimidating. But at the same time, Oda... another writing technique that's just in general in all writing techniques is like when it comes to like writing a script, or for instance, what you want to do for every single page, you want to have some kind of conflict on every single page. But Oda takes it to like a crazy, like how you say, to the extreme.
Yeah. By
making characters. Like literally when Alvida's introduced, because we don't know what Luffy can even do at the moment when he's completely introduced. We just know that he looks like a little boy.
And he's the main character.
Exactly. He's the main character and he looks like a little boy.
Yeah.
But once you see Alvida, this pirate, she's killing people.
Luffy looks kind of cool actually in the beginning. Luffy looks pretty. He's one of the.
He looks iconic. He looks iconic.
Yeah.
He looks iconic.
He looks cool as fuck. Especially next to Kobe. It's like,
Oh yeah, Kobe, and the way that he even introduces the show, he's like Kobe is the main character.
Kind of, yeah. Honestly,
he's like Kobe is the first character introduced.
And you know what? Since Oda's such a full circle kind of guy, I'm very interested.
No, dude, that's what I'm saying. How it's gonna even end? How it's gonna end? Because like at the end of the day, Kobe does have a main character storyline.
And he looks way better. His arms is crazy. He got the heart, and he got a big ass scar.
Bro.
His scar is cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know exactly what
and
you
he's
mean.
the hero. He's technically the hero.
They call that's his title. His title's Kobe the Hero.
Fuck, bro, that kind of fucked me up, bro. That might be a thing.
No. I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm feeling.
Shit.
That's what I'm feeling, and that's why when he does his punch in the modern, where the story is now in Egghead, when he does that amazing punch, like, dude, that it really like almost brought tears to my eyes.
At the end, I don't think I'll do something
Dude,
like that.
no.
But
that's the thing. That's the thing that I think that's gonna happen. I know. Me personally, he already declared that he wants to stop Luffy. So it's like, no, it's at the end of the day, that is what it is. But I'm saying it still could be changed. You know, Oda, he can still change it, like where they can do some kind of team up. They still, but at the end of the day,
Luffy hair almost in Gear 5 looks kind of like rocks.
The back rocks?
Yes. What if
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Might be too conspiracy.
Yeah, that conspiracy is a little too deep on that far end kind of thing, because we don't know anything about rocks. We literally have no information about rocks. He's told us nothing other than he had a battle on God Valley with Gold Roger and died apparently, but nobody's seen his body. So we don't even know if he's dead. And the island went away, and his crew wasn't probably the most amazing crew in the show. Literally. Yeah, like his crew.
Whitebeard.
Yeah.
People were fucking emperors.
Yeah. Just off alone, like right there, just like that. Then he had other people like, you know, like Shiki Golden Lion. I don't know if you know that character, but dude has like levitation powers and shit like that. Like, dude's crazy. But anyway, let's get back to the analysis of like how Oda goes crazy.
Part 2 coming up in a second.